All right, we are live.
All right.
Cool,
Cheers, y'all.
cool. Man, you know what today is?
Thirsty?
Yes, but it's the last day to get halfway mark entries. We're giving it away next
Oh.
week.
Oh, okay.
We're giving that bottle away.
Excellent.
That's a whole bottle. That's the halfway mark right there.
Yes, sir.
We will be halfway. And I have to prep the wheel ahead of time. So this is it tonight. If you want to get some entries to that for that bottle, tonight's the night. So I'll prep them. Now, you do not have to be present to win that bottle. It's not like the quarterly giveaway. We'll hold it for you if you can't make it. Because it's cash, right?
Hmm.
Cash entries. So if you can't make it for that, we will get you your bottle. We'll contact you and all that stuff. So, um, but yeah, again, though, you get 10 for $1 entries on that. And you also get 10 entries per dollar for the regular quarterly giveaway. Next week, we will be doing it, but you got to find another bottle for next week.
Hmm. What do you mean find
For the
another bottle?
next for the next month. It'll be a month later.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Now we don't have to have it for that, but if you can come up with one, we'll announce it. We just started this,
Hmm.
so we're fumbling through it.
We'll
We'll
figure
get
it
there.
out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But let me get the first hashtag going. Tonight is about waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. The TLC, was that TLC?
Yep.
Okay, I was making sure. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. All right. So the first one, and I do have visuals on this, by the way. Uh, Iguaza. Iguaza comes to us, and let me bring up the picture of it. This is Iguaza Falls, Argentina. It's on the border between
Wow.
Argentina and Brazil.
That's impressive.
It is impressive, but it's only the 10th most famous.
Hmm. I'm guessing
So,
Niagara will be on up there.
oh yeah, it's up there somewhere. We'll get to there.
Good
And but
question.
no, it's all about the top 10 most famous waterfalls worldwide. So this is between Argentina and Brazil. Look at the lovely rainbow they caught there on the picture.
Pretty nice.
Very nice. All right. Now, so I will bring up Elizabeth is here. Elizabeth, oh my God, I had to take a note because I at signed Elizabeth Gillespie, and I can't
Hmm.
even remember it. It came up something with a cat or something. I
Hmm.
was like, I know she has
Well,
entries because it comes up with that at, on the community post.
yeah.
So I had to type it in again. I was like, yeah, 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 that's it. That's her. So
Yep.
I got the entries on there though. Lone Star Lounge, Slapshot Roadhouse here. Lori was here
Oh.
earlier. Big Daddy H, Dixie Hawkins. That's my mama.
Yep.
Sugar Kitty is here. So yeah, RB is here. All right, there we go. If I miss somebody, I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch everybody. But
Cheers, Brian and Anthony.
yeah, it's all top 10 waterfalls. I come up with a different one. Now here's one. Next week is the giveaway.
Hmm.
So I don't do guests on the giveaway because what we're going to do is hurry up with the. I want to keep pace with the hashtags so that we leave time to do the giveaway at the end.
Yep.
And so I don't want to be interrupting people. No, no, no. It's not a cat emoji. It's I don't know. Go to YouTube and type in at Elizabeth Gillespie. It comes up
Well,
something.
she's on there now, so it's got a little white cat on her
Yeah, yeah.
Instagram
But I
picture.
meant like when you at her, it's like when you at Whiskey Uncensored, it comes up at Burbin.
Oh, okay.
Right. And we know that. And I know Burbin and is Whiskey Uncensored and all that. I'm just learning
Hmm.
on this one. So
Sorry, I had to turn the fan back on. It's still, I don't know, 100 and something here in the backyard under the shade. Which reminds me, what are you sipping on? I am sipping on neat whiskey in the 100-degree heat. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Well, luckily I got my air conditioner fixed in here.
Oh,
Because just in time, because I have all these lights on. But I finished off a bottle of Blade and Bow,
okay.
and it came up pretty good. It was about probably about almost 2 ounces of it
Good 2 ounce.
when I
That's
first
cool.
poured it.
I started off with some Durango, Colorado whiskey called
Awesome.
Cinder Dick.
Cinder Dick.
Yeah, which is a play on Pinkertons because of
Mm.
the railroad that goes through there. And the Pinkertons, used to ride the trains to protect the gold and silver and stuff like that they were mining and whatnot. So they called them Cinder Dicks. This
All
is
right.
I think it's a 4 grain mash bill, aged 2 years in a single barrel with a number 4 char, but in
Awesome.
Colorado. So, but it's a pretty good color
Yeah,
for two years. If for
that's a good
Colorado, come on.
medium to dark amber, really.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's a solid medium amber. Now, of course, Blade and Bow is kind of a medium, but it's on the lighter side of medium. But
Hmm.
Blade and Bow, I mean, they've got that they call it Solera aging system and all that junk, and there's a lot of hype behind it. But they do leave some whiskey in the barrel that's
Hmm.
already been aging a little bit, and then they dump the white dog back. Well, they dump it into the new barrel and then dump the white dog in there with it,
Okay.
right? And then they go back to older barrels or used barrels
Yeah.
to kind of finish it out. Tater Dome.
Hey, Tater Dom. Yeah, Sugar Kitty. That train from Durango to Silverton. That's some views right there. Oh crap, that's really neat.
Pinkerton Detectives. That's pretty good right there.
Yeah, they got a whole story on the back of the bottle.
Well, they all have a whole story on the back of the bottle,
Yeah,
but
I mean, but I was, I'm heading back up there in August because where you want to be in August if you're not in Texas. If you get out of the heat of Texas, I'll go to Colorado where the highs around 80s.
yep.
You
So
know,
Twisted's here. How you enjoying the new home,
yeah,
Twisted?
twisted. Hey, I'm in my new place now too. Finally,
Yeah.
of
So
course,
we got
we're
two
still
new
not done
home
working with
shifters.
it, but
Yeah.
you know, oh, he's about 10 years old. Well, that's been a while back then, Sugar Kitty. Time to head back out there and hit it up again.
Oh yeah, loving it. Yeah. So the we were talking backstage before the show started. And that house behind Mark is not his house.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
what
going to be the bar. Well,
it's
let's
kind
see
of a
here.
pool house
There you go.
slash man cave.
Yeah, yeah. Part of it's going to be the whiskey bar, and then the other part's going to be a man cave. Where I get like woodworking tools and
Oh yeah,
kind of
yeah,
things
yeah.
like that, welding
Man,
equipment, things like that.
you gonna stack it up like this?
Uh, Pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, you got a
Yeah.
lot of bottles, man. If you start spreading them out on shelves, they,
Yeah.
you
I didn't quite realize how many bottles I had until I started boxing them up.
yeah,
And now I don't have any place in the house to put them, so they're in my closet. And I've got like stacks of boxes and totes in my closet full of whiskey.
yeah. Now I'm assuming that out there is either air conditioner or gonna be.
Oh, it's going to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not right now. That's why none of the whiskey's out there because it's not air conditioning. I'm not putting it out there, because like I said, when I drove home this afternoon about 4 o'clock, it was 106 here, and that means that little building back there is probably around 120-ish, something like that on the inside, because it's got a tin roof. It's not insulated,
Oh, okay. All
so
right,
I'm gonna
Lori.
have to work
Let
on
me
that.
make a note. Send friend request when I'm not doing the show. That is because if I don't write it down, I don't remember it. Sorry, that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Gonna make a
And
note.
sometimes even when I do write it down, I have problems. I'm like, what did I promise?
Well, don't
Steam
worry,
fire
Cindy. I'll see
ball.
if I can send you some. You can have
Yeah.
my share of the heat.
Oh yeah, nah, I don't want it. You can keep it. It was 90 here today.
That's not too bad. It's the humidity right now. It's been rough.
Yep.
You know, once it gets into the 105, 110, and kind of stays that way for a while, that drives all the humidity out, and then it's not that bad. I mean, it's still, like sticking your head in the oven or something, but at least you don't just sweat your butt off because at that kind of temperature, it just evaporates immediately right off of you, and you
Oh
just
yeah.
feel warm. You don't feel like hot, sweaty, and nasty.
See, somebody was making
Mm,
a joke
yeah,
one time
100%.
about tin roof in Texas, and they said that it was going to come a storm. It was really really hot out. It was supposed to rain, so he was going to lay down in the barn to take a nap and listen to the rain hit the tin roof of the barn. But it was so damn hot, the water was evaporating before it touched the metal.
Just all you hear is sizzle,
Yeah,
steam coming off. Yeah, that's
yeah,
what that roof back there would do if I sprayed some water on it right now. It would
yeah.
steam. It's rough. Yeah, hanging AZs in Phoenix. Oh,
Mm.
117. Well, yeah, but that's a dry heat.
Screw a dry heat. An oven is a dry heat too. Stick your head in it. See what happens.
Exactly. That's what I tell people. I say it's 106. Well, the humidity actually was. Oh, I'm not sure what it was today. Probably 50s, 50 plus. But still, it's just hot and muggy.
All right, we are at 6:56 my time. That is Eastern.
Mhm.
So we're coming up. We got a couple more minutes here, and right now it is IGUAZU hashtag Iguazu Falls. I put A at the end. I put an A at the end. That's my bad. Spell it like I spelled it. Let me
We'll see.
paste it. Let me paste it one more time. I misspelled it, by the way. It's Iguazu, not Iguaza, but you have to misspell it along with me because if you don't, it won't count.
It's not. It's not Iguana Falls.
Nope. Now I write it
All
down on
right.
my list over here, and I go off this list. And the only reason I have this list is so I know all the information I need to tell you about where the damn thing is.
All right. We're gonna give this one a try.
Oh yes, Tuacaro. I like their
Oh,
rye. I haven't had their bourbon,
this is batch 9,
so you let me know how that
96
bourbon.
proofer. Okay. 4 grain bourbon whiskey. It says
Mm-hmm.
in Grapevine, Texas. Hmm.
Probably. Well, it could be corn, wheat, rye, malted barley, or it
That's
could
it.
be
That's what it says on the back.
okay. So it
Texas
is.
raw corn, wheat, rye, and malted barley.
Yep.
But no percentages or anything. So we'll give this a shot and see how it is.
But I
First
have
crack on it.
seen 4 grain where they
Woo!
had corn, wheat, and or corn, two types of rye, and malted barley or something. I can't remember now what all they had.
It's got some funk to it. I'm not sure
Got
what
some
that is.
got some funk. All right.
Yeah, got a little of that Texas funk going on there.
Mm.
Well, that and of course it's a little warm, so the ethanol's evaporate quite quickly.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we are at time. While you're nosing that thing, I'm going to present this screen. Good luck,
Alrighty,
everybody. We are going to
spin
give
it
some
up.
entries away right now, and it will not be a repeat winner because we haven't had one yet. So let's see who's going to be first on the list. It is Lori. Well, I am going to
Oh,
spin again. So
yeah.
that's 10 for Lori. And then there were
Hmm,
11. Yeah, but I'm in there twice because
really? 96 proof.
Sugar Kitty, here we go. Way to
All
start it
right.
off.
Congratulations, Sugar Kitty. Well, sir, off the first taste, not much on it.
All right.
Tastes young, kind of grainy.
Okay.
It's got an odd nose to it that I can't nail down.
Huh. Stick with
Kind
it.
of,
Maybe it'll get better.
Got a, I don't know, something in the mash is smelling weird.
Right.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oops, I forgot to put the hashtag.
And Mr. Fulton. Mr. Fulton's birthday is getting close.
All right. Copy.
Hmm.
Now, I did spell this one correctly. This is South Africa. This is Tugela Falls. It's just this little trickle coming down.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's not like a
Yeah,
super
Twisted.
impressive.
Yeah, Twisted. I think that's about all it's got going for it is the pretty bottle. It's a nice shape.
Yeah, I think I tasted the bourbon when I was there. They were giving away a little sample of it, and I bought the rye.
Yeah. Oh well. At the very bottom down here it says age not less than 1 year.
Well,
That doesn't bode well.
do they not call it straight bourbon?
No, they call it 4 grain whiskey. Oh, four
Whiskey.
grain bourbon whiskey.
Okay, so it is bourbon, but it's not straight bourbon, which would have to age at least
Okay.
2 years. So it probably
Yeah.
is really young.
Yeah. And it tasted too. Okay. Well, no worries.
Oh well, they all can't be winners.
No, that might be a decent mixer.
Yeah. I like those bottles when somebody comes over and they're like, "Oh wow, I want to try bourbon." Oh yeah, what kind of bourbon have you had? I don't know. I've never really tried any bourbon. Well, here's some Jim Beam. Try that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I like bottled and bond stuff.
Yeah,
That's Evan Williams bottled and bond. That's a good one for a cheap one. Is it $16 for a fifth or something?
yeah.
But 40-year-old and 100 proof. Shoot, it's hard to beat for that price.
Now this,
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that Blade and Bow. It has a sweetness to it that kind of reminds me a little bit of agave nectar,
Mm,
as opposed to sugar sweet. You know what I mean? It's a earthy sweet.
yeah.
Uh,
It's just
but
got just some odd stuff going on with it.
mhm. All right, I'm going to revisit the High West American Prairie Bourbon. Last time, I mean, it was earthy. I'm not going to pour a whole bunch of this one because if I don't like it,
Yeah.
I mean, they put sparkles in their bottle. It has bubbles in it. They purposefully introduce air bubbles when they're making the glass. And you can't see it on here, but
Yeah.
it looks like stars in the sky or something, whatever.
There you go. Oh, nice, Anthony. Um, I'm fixing to head back down there Saturday. They have a new release of the Cask Strength Rye. So I'm definitely going to be picking up a few bottles of that.
Sugar kitty, but it's a dry sweet. I'm talking about the earthy sweet.
Hey, Stacy. Cheers. Oh, I need to
Four
finish
leaf
this off. This is
whiskey.
nasty.
All right, we are currently on hashtag TUGELA. If you put that in, you have a chance to get 10 entries to the quarterly drawing here in about
Nope.
5 minutes. Yeah, you done with that one. See, that's the bad part.
That one's no good.
The bad part is when they don't age it enough. You've got this young, because the wood sugars haven't developed out well enough, and
It's got a young funk and grainy, and
yeah.
it still tastes kind of like new makey.
Well, I'm glad
Even with the color it's got on it, but yeah, it's just not that tasty. At least for me.
I'm
Personal
glad you
palate.
reminded me because now I spent their rye. I don't know how much you spent on that one, but their rye is
Nah, it
about
wasn't very much.
$65, but it's good.
Oh, well, as for that one, the 4 grain, I would advise
Yeah.
against it.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
they
better
are.
whiskeys for cheap that I would buy right over that any day of the week.
Yeah, Jimmy said go bury it in the yard for a couple of years.
I don't think that would help it any, Jimmy. If
Nah,
I
it
could pour it
needs
off
to.
in another small barrel and then bury that in the yard for a year or so, it might help it out.
Yeah, that would
But
if it would draw those wood sugars out and get a little more developed.
uh, Stacy, it tastes grainy, like column still kind of.
Yeah, especially when they
You can
yeah,
still taste like
yeah the
the individual corn, dusty
yeah
corn, and there's another weird funk in there. I'm not sure what it is. That
it
typically would age out. Then it's not. It's too young a whiskey for that.
yep yeah.
There you go, Big Daddy. All right, we'll try the Prideful Goat. Good old rye,
Good
6-year
old
old.
rye.
Got
Yep.
to be better. This is distilled in Indiana, bottled by Gulf Coast Distillers in Houston.
All right, so it's uh
It's an MGP. Ooh,
MGP.
118 proof.
Yeah, that was cast strength.
Yeah, it's not just their MGP, their normal 95.5 rye. 95 rye, 5% malted barley,
Yeah,
aged in New American Oak Charter 3.5. Hmm.
that all has to
This
do with the what type of rye they use too.
this is my the bourbon podcast. Those guys, I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head right now. He was just on Mash and Drum
Hmm.
last night or night before. Randy Sullivan, something like
Randy
that.
Sullivan. All right. Mm.
But we'll give this rye a taste.
You
I
know
finally
that
found some down here.
High West isn't bad. It's just not fantastics. I mean, it's a drier. It's not as
Mm,
sweet as some, but I'm gonna go to something good. Well, not that
there you
this is
go.
not good, but
Yeah, yeah. There you go, Sugar Kitty. I kind of agree with that. Popcorn and a little acetone waft, and then there's still a little something else in there that was it's kind of sweet, funky, like earthy. Um, I'm not sure. It's like an oddball, odd sugar. So it was weird.
man, I've got to get another bottle of
Oh,
this.
that's much better.
I have to get
What's
another
that?
bottle of this.
Oh, Nola's Mill.
Oh, every time I drink it, it impresses me more and more.
Mm.
I'm telling you, it's gotta when you first taste it for
Oh,
like
that's better.
ever, it has this sour grape note to it, but the more you drink on it, the and let it air and all that type of stuff,
Hmm.
it it is such a unique pour and it is fantastic. I really, really like it.
That Rebecca's Creek was like that for me.
It's
The
molasses,
more you,
so
yeah, you let it air out and more, and it just gets develops more flavors, more nose, and it just gets a little better and better.
yep. Yeah, that well and I need to get some
Oh
sorghum
yeah, that's much better.
and molasses side by side. And you know, sorghum's
Mm.
a little thinner than regular molasses. And people call it sorghum molasses, but it's really not. I
We
mean,
called it grain sorghum.
it's a byproduct of getting the sugars out of the grain, but it's not cane molasses. You know the
Yeah.
but I need to try a taste of each because they're similar in flavor.
Mm.
And then try the Rebecca's Creek and see which one it comes closer to.
Okay. Yeah, because those are same distiller, right? Rebecca's Creek and Nola's Mill.
No, Noah's
Oh,
Mills
they're not.
Willet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I like this way better than the Willet Pot Still.
Oh God, I never bought a bottle of that. I got the little, what do you call it, the little
Hmm.
50 mil? Yeah, I tried that. And I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't buy a bottle of
Yeah, I was like, I
that.
was not a fan. I bought one
Ahoy,
bottle.
Groovy.
Ahoy, ahoy! I bought one bottle of it, and it was the one that fell with that glass shelf and broke, and I never
Oh,
replaced it. So let
yeah.
me go ahead and share this out and spin this one because we are on this particular 10-minute spin. Good luck,
Yep.
everybody. This is still for 10 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Agreed there, Stacy. Will it
Four
possibly
leaf
stud?
whiskey. Check it out.
Hey, there we go. And she wins too. That's what I ought to do. Go back in there and give me a slash of poutine.
All
Poutine.
right.
Poutine. That's what it is.
You talking about the gravy?
No, it's an Irish. It's a clear liquor
Oh,
from
that.
Ireland.
I was thinking about the gravy in Canada.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is. I love that stuff. Buddy of mine in New Jersey turned me on to what he called disco fries,
Let's
which
go
is
fry.
fries with gravy, brown gravy on top of it, with cheese on top of that,
Yeah.
and then you throw that in the oven and melt up the cheese and get everything. Man, you talk about a great drunk food. Oh, that stuff is fantastic.
And that is what Rhine Falls is in Switzerland.
Wow.
And you see those falls coming down, crashing in that little banana boat out there.
Hmm.
That would be impressive. You would get sprayed all over
Oh yeah,
in that little banana boat. All right, so that's Rhine Falls in Switzerland. It is
that's pretty cool.
7. I mean 8 on our list. All right, so there we go. I have a visual. I'm gonna be doing these visuals. I'm gonna try to do them every week so we can. I'll put together a little slideshow
I like that.
and get,
I need to go figure out something I can drink out here in the heat that's going to be not too proofy, but and not too overpowering.
um,
Like I don't really want like Andalusia or something like that. That's
right.
going to be, all up in your face, or say Balcones or something like that. That's a little proofy right now.
Yeah. When it's really hot outside, I tend to drink more 100 and below.
Yeah.
The 95 to 100 proof, 92 to 100 proof, somewhere along in there. But I will have a good, barrel proof pour every once in a while, especially when I'm just going to have one and then,
Hmm.
do something different. But, or it depends on how hard of a day I had at work. And then I'll do that more in the winter, though.
Mm. Yep. Prideful Goat. It's pretty good.
Okay. All right. Prideful
Yep.
goat.
And it doesn't drink at the 118. It drinks a little more mellow than that. It's quite tasty. Fairly sweet though, but not like for a rye. It seems sweet. You still get that peppery on the back of the tongue, sides of the tongue.
Yeah. Now, one of my favorite go tos
Green
is,
spot.
especially in the
Yeah.
summer, is Rabbit Hole. I love their
Oh,
bourbons,
well, like the Derringer.
or any of them. I like them all. I mean,
Okay.
you can split hairs and talk about them. I mean, but I like that. Shoot. Let me look. I've got the Derringer. I do more in the winter
Hmm.
with the PX Sherry Cask, but I like the
Okay.
High Gold and the Cave Hill both.
Okay.
So
I think I may have one, but I don't know. It's everything's in boxes and totes right now, so it's kind
right,
of
yeah, it's kind of hard to
hard to
get this
find
stuff.
anything. Yeah, Teeling small batch with a rum finish. Eh, that, yeah, rum is pretty good
Vanessa
for the
Kitty,
heat. Oh, hey,
Vanessa
Vanessa.
Kitty, hashtag Ryan, RHINE, if you want to get a chance to get some entries to the quarterly drawing.
Although what Stacy's saying with the green spot, that might not be too bad an idea right now. It's only like an 80 proofer,
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
nice
if you want
light
to go,
fruity.
yeah, if you want to go super light, Basil Hayden's, that type of stuff.
I don't own a Basil Hayden.
I have one, but I don't drink it. I save it.
It's a good entry, bourbon. It's
Yeah,
pretty tasty. It's smooth. It's light.
but it's
What is it?
really light.
82, 84 proof, something like
They
that.
put me in for D's.
But hey, Ben, how you doing, brother? Radio shaker. Yeah, pop it in there, Fulton.
If I think Fulton can, yeah, Fulton, you can pop it in there. Go right on ahead.
Wow,
But
it's the heat out here is causing the ethanol to just woof, come all up in your face.
oh, I ordered
Got to
a
catch it at the
screen.
top of the glass.
I ordered
Ordered a what?
a second screen
Oh, okay.
for the. It's supposed to be plug and play. Plug it in. It's going to sit over here to the side.
Hmm.
It's
What for
USB
chat?
C. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the chat up over there, and then I can do full screen. Because right now I've got a little skinny pop out chat for the
Okay.
YouTube.
Yep.
But yeah, I'd like to stretch this stuff out. And the other thing it'll be useful for is if I want to put it where I can see it, because I have an easel with a whiteboard, and sometimes when
Hmm.
I'm doing reviews, I'll put the whiteboard and easel right under the camera where you can't see it, but I can glance at it and I can remember
Yep.
the little details and not lie to
Yep.
people
High
on
points
those.
and whatnot.
Yeah. So, and I just put bullet, like just single, maybe 2-word bullet points, like put the mash bill, the ABV, just so I don't forget.
There you
And
go.
it'd be nice to be able to just pop that up on that screen and have it
Yep.
up there.
Yeah. When I get set up back there, I'm gonna, in the bar area, I'm planning on doing kind of something like that. Where I have a separate full size computer. With the
Hmm.
screen is like this big or whatever. That way I can see it. And I won't have to wear the cheaters to be able to see stuff as well.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I wear these cheaters at all. I mean, my normal vision is still 20/20, except for anything within arm's reach and closer.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I used to do this on a full size Mac, and I put it over here to the side where you couldn't see it from the Logitech Stream Cam.
Yeah,
But
that's what I
I
got.
would sit here like this on stream, the entire stream.
Yeah,
And so
yeah,
I like having the laptop just below it so I can.
yeah. That's what I want to do with that is maybe even use the full size Mac, but get a whatever kind of camera that will go right over the top of it, so that I can be facing that and see the chat and stuff underneath.
Yeah, I can send you my stuff here if you want to know what all I use and everything uh, to record and all that type of stuff. I can send you stuff I've
Yeah,
collected over time.
yeah, send me some links or something. It'd be nice to have a camera that would do, the background instead of like now it's all whitewashed out. But
Well,
if I
that's
step back
lighting.
here,
Yeah.
see, now you can see the background behind me.
Well, once you get there's metering apps, and
Hmm.
that's why I went with a blue stain over here instead of
Uh-huh.
whitewash because
Oh.
I put white paper on the wall,
Hmm.
and the meter went crazy, and it's like, nope. If I had done that, this side would have been way too bright. It would have glared.
Oh yeah.
But I've got the
Your balance would be off.
yeah, it would be, and so I tried to keep it where I wanted something lighter.
Oh, there you go. All right, Ben. Let me see if I can remember where that bottle is. That's what
Hmm.
I need to go grab. Redbreast PX.
All
Red
right,
Red
well, let me
mayonnaise.
spin this. I'm
All
gonna
right.
spin this one here.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna run in and take this Tawaka Row and stash it,
All
and then we'll
right.
be
Well,
right
good
back.
luck, everybody. Here we go. And we are going to land on Tater Dom. Congratulations on getting your entries to the court drawing. And stop sharing now that the confetti has died. All right. Now, this is one I would like to visit, actually. I would like to see this one. Not because of the falls, but because it is in New Zealand. And New Zealand looks like that. See, I mean, it's just a little skinny fall, but I want to go to New Zealand and Australia. So I've been all over the world, guys, and I've never been to Australia or New Zealand. I have been all around it. All around it. But that's it right there. Beautiful green country. That's Sutherland Falls in New Zealand. And I'm going to pour this Noah's Mill. Every time I drink it, it gets better. I'm going to have to grab another bottle of this when I get a chance. If they have it in Kansas City, I am going to Kansas City on August 25th. I'm leaving. So the show is on the 24th. I'm leaving the next morning, driving all the way through to Kansas City. My son bought a new house out there. So I'm going to see the new house, and I'm going to spend a couple of weeks out there. And the actual giveaway show will occur while I'm in Kansas City. But I will still do these shows every Thursday. I'll just be set up in a remote location. And we'll still do all the notes and the giveaways, and I'll still get everything posted and all that junk. Art by Sparkle, how are you doing? And yeah, the show will go on. But yeah, the actual giveaway show will occur out there. Fantastic. So very scenic. Let me bring this up here where I can read it with my old eyes. You know, the geothermal areas. Man, I know. I would love. David Cox, welcome. We are doing a giveaway show right now. If you type in #Sutherland, you will be in the spin for 10 entries to the quarterly drawing, where I give away a 24 note nose kit, 3 sample bourbons marked A, B, and C, a virtual private tasting with me, and a crystal etched, laser engraved whiskey glass. And right now I'm drinking Noah's Mill. And Noah's Mill is by Willett Distillery. And it is really good. All right. Oh, you're already in. All right. Well, if you want, I don't see the entry, but if you're not, that's what I just put is what you have to put in there into the chat. All right. And if you're on a phone, you have to type it. If you're on a computer, you can copy and paste. But there we go. So, and we have about 7 more minutes till I spin. All right. So, Mr. Great Shot has stepped away for a moment to get something, but there's 3 prizes. And also next week is the halfway mark giveaway. We do have several people with entries to that. That is a full bottle of bourbon that ships from Mark. The only way to get in on that one, though, is to do a super. You get 10 entries per every $1 on a super. And you also get 10 entries to the quarterly drawing. On the next week's giveaway, you do not have to be present to win, but on the quarterly drawing, you do have to be present to win. Unless you are a member of the channel, then you do not. So members do not have to be present. Members also get extra entries to the quarterly drawing and all that type of good stuff. I'm not sure if that's going to work. Maybe. I don't know. It may have to be no space in there between hash and well, that's definitely not going to work because I said Sunderland, not Sutherland. So, okay. Well, that's okay, Fulton. You're not even in for the bottle draw anyway. And Mark's
Sheesh.
back. I was going over all the halfway mark giveaway. Now, tell us what bottle you're going to be shipping out to the lucky winner.
I think we decided on the Still Austin, their newest release of a 4-year bottled in bond with red corn being the
Red
main
corn.
ingredient.
All right, here's one. Ooh.
And it's
Oh, that's Art by Sparkle. Okay.
I've popped the top on one of those, and it is quite tasty. The only problem with it for the mass market is it's hard to find anywhere outside of Texas right now.
Yeah, well, yeah, they don't really distribute, do they?
Oh yeah, they've got some distribution. They've got a pretty good tie-in with Total Wine.
Okay,
So,
okay,
you know,
but not these special releases.
No, not so much the special releases. They were supposed to get different people. Total Wine was supposed to get a bunch of that, but I don't know if they did or not. They got a new release coming out Saturday that is their rye, which is 100% rye, but it's a cast strength version of the rye. So I am definitely going to go down there and buy as many as they'll let me have.
Yep. Oh man, I watched a deal on Nancy Fraley the other day. She
She's
is into
fantastic.
so much. That
Oh yeah,
when does she sleep?
I have no idea. I mean,
God,
she's all over the U.S. and abroad.
and
You know,
abroad.
she's all over everywhere right now.
She
But
is
she's
just.
dealing with Still Austin. She's doing all their stuff
Uh,
and her picks for them. She's working with I think Wyoming whiskey
yeah.
and the Joseph Magnus cigar blends and stuff. That's all her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not
Man,
sure
they
what
didn't have
else.
the cigar blend when I was there. Now,
I've never seen one here.
do you know? Didn't she coin the phrase cigar blend?
Mm,
Who coined that?
I'm not sure, but it wasn't her.
But it's not an official anything. All it
Yeah,
is a blend that they say is supposed to go well with a cigar.
yeah.
But I didn't know if she coined it or not. I couldn't
No, I don't
remember.
believe so. I bet Sugar Kitty might know.
But it's not that old
Yep.
of a term. It's pretty recent that we've started using cigar blend as
Oh, okay.
a recognized term anyway.
Oh, well, if Ben is still around, I dug
Jerry
around
J.
and found this one.
Jerry J. Hurry, hurry. You got 2 minutes. Get hashtag Sutherland in there, and
And
we're
then
going to be spinning for that one here. One more minute.
if
Green
Stacy's still
spot.
around,
There you go.
I got that one. I gotta get
I've
off
got to
this.
get me a green spot.
It's good. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
good, I guess, baseline Irish
Right.
whiskey.
Yeah. I mean, I've had some Irish whiskeys before, but I've never gotten like into it type thing.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I want to start with the green spot base and then start dabbling from there because
Yep.
you don't know what you've got unless you know where you started from.
Yeah, exactly. Clean this thing out just a little bit here.
Cilantro.
There we go. Cilantro. Let's see. We'll go with the green spot first because that's going to be a little lighter than the red breast
Yeah.
and not nearly as much flavor overload. This should be around.
That's one way to put it. Boy, this is flavor overload right here. I'm telling you, this
And Nola's Mill.
man, that is so freaking good.
Yeah. See,
And
there you
I,
got green
oh yeah,
spot, and it's pretty light.
oh yeah.
That it looks a little darker here than it
What's
actually
the
is.
proof on that?
80.
80. See,
Yep.
and I think my wife would like it. She likes Dalmore.
Oh man, it's just so light, fruity. Get some like
Mhm.
apple notes, like a green apple.
Oh yeah. See,
Oh, it's
right up my
nice.
alley, man. That's where to start right there.
Yep.
And that's those you can drink it without any remorse whatsoever.
Yeah. You can find Green Spot on any shelf at about any liquor store
Yeah.
for
Oh, here we
not a
go. We're
huge price either.
alarm went off. Here we go.
Oh, oh, there you go. 4 leaf green apple Jolly Rancher. That pretty much nails it right there.
Good luck,
Yep.
everybody. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy's random content. I didn't
All
even see.
right.
He slipped in.
Oh, he was in here earlier.
Oh, really? I didn't see. Like I said, if I apologize if I missed somebody.
The nose is green apple Jolly Rancher, but the palate is like a watered down version of that, with a little bit of some melons thrown in, like maybe like what's that? What's the green melon? Honeydew, kind of a honeydew melon. I'm
Yeah.
catching a little of that off of it.
All right. I know I'm not going to say this right, but I'm going to pronounce it. Hang on. Let me go to slide 5 here. Okay. I'm going to call this Plitvice. Plitvice.
Oh,
And it looks like
dang.
this. And it is in Croatia.
Well, at least it's nice and green.
Yeah, look at that pool back there. And then there's like a
Intermediate pool.
pre-fall and then the falls.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
bet it's all one big nasty one when the rains come.
Oh yeah, I'll bet. But I forget. Oh man, I almost closed the freaking browser. I was gonna close the I would have come back.
Yeah, that green spot's a good one. You know, it's like Sugar Kitty said. It's the prices are increasing on a lot of the Irish and the Scotch for that matter. So but I keep delving off into different ones and trying different things. You know, as my journey continues. Some of the guys I've gotten some samples because I tried one of the scotches, one of the peated ones, and I'm like, oh my god, there's got to be something better than this. And Jim, Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge, he sent me a couple of samples of some different peated stuff, and I'm like, oh well, this is actually pretty dang good. You know, one of them he sent me, I'm like, I give it a nose, and I'm like, well, it's not bad. And then I give it a taste, and I'm like, this tastes like brisket burnt ends.
Yeah.
You know, it was like that. So I'm like, dang, I can get into that. That's not bad at all. If this is what peat is, or at least some peat, because you know, it varies. Depending on where you're at in the country and where their peat is harvested, it tastes and smells different.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Highland peat, like Highland Park 12, tastes nothing like say Lagavulin. The island stuff. So
What I can't get past is it's swamp moss.
yeah, yeah, it's decomposed swamp moss. So that's
Decomposed swamp moss.
been packed down underneath the swamp for 50 years or better, or hundreds of years.
Mm.
But oh wow, that's good. Well, Redbreast 27 is always increasing. I've not even tried that one. I was lucky that I knew a guy in Jersey ways. Well, he's not Jersey, close to New York, and found me that the Redbreast PX because I've not seen it around here. I can get the cast strength, I
Right.
can get the regular 12-year-old, I can get the loose style, but I have never seen a PX. So, man, this green spot's a good one for the summertime right now.
See, I'm gonna go get a green spot this weekend. I'm gonna go get one probably tomorrow,
What you doing?
and I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see because I have, like I said, I'm all you see up here is bourbon. Well,
Mhm.
you can see there's ryes right down here that if you
Yeah.
can tell what they are, but even lower than that over here, I have my scotches down there,
Mhm.
but and I have several, but because I have Balvenie,
Malvini, yep.
I have the Dalmore, and I have a Jura, and I bought that crappy freaking monkey shoulder leave that alone.
Yeah, I have one bottle of that. I have not replaced it after I polished that one off.
Yeah,
It was okay, but
yeah, it
not
was.
high on the list.
No, it was nowhere near gooder.
No. Yeah. One that was really surprised me and kind of got me off into some of the scotches was a Highland Park 12.
Yeah.
And that one, it's a Highland region of Scotland. So it's got a hint of peat to it, but the peat that it does have is not overpowering. It's like barely noticeable, and it comes across as a heather floral note.
Hmm.
It's quite good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's low proof, 80, 85, 86 proof,
Oh
something like
yeah.
that.
Well,
It's a nice light.
some people call Highland whiskeys waxy. I've
Okay.
heard that term used before, but yeah, I saw the thing about Bosnia.
Sunshine.
I spent plenty of time in Bosnia. I don't want to go back, but I was there dealing with crap at the time.
Oh
But
yeah.
we won't discuss that. I didn't get to see the
Or,
pretty part.
never heard of that one. Sounds like a David Cox.
All right, we are at 7:36. I'm trying to keep an eyeball on this time. We got a few more minutes here, and
Quail's
then we'll
Gate.
spin.
Okay.
And because this is the last 10 entry one, the next one is going to be worth 15.
15.
So we
Yeah,
have
baby.
the first 5 are worth 10. The next 4 are worth 15, and number 1 pick of the night
20.
on our top 10 is worth 20.
Yeah, baby.
And then at 8 o'clock, so 24 minutes from now, we're going to do a put me in for 10. And all you have to do in any form or fashion is type the words put me in the chat, and you get 10 entries to the quarterly drawing.
I told
I think this one's for you, man.
what's that? Yes, I have a bottle of poutine. I can't remember the name of it though. I want to say it starts with a Glen, maybe Glenallachie, possibly poutine. Oh well, thanks for ruining it for me there, Sugar Kitty.
hey, hey, nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth.
He is a wealth of information. That man for sure.
Yeah, nothing but the truth. That's what we appreciate about Sugar Kitty. He will
Oh,
fact
Glenn
check
Dronach.
you.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Stacy. That's what I have. It's pretty good.
All right, now here's one.
I don't care. I'm gonna call it poutine anyway. Yeah.
Poutine. That's what he said that earlier,
Poutine.
and I said that's in French fries in Canada.
Poutine.
Got
Oh,
the
it's good.
gravy on it.
Yeah, how do you pronounce it again there? Poutine. It's kind of like moonshine, sorta, but not quite. It's got a completely different flavor notes and taste to it
Mm-hmm.
than regular, because heck, I'm a Kentucky boy, basically raised in Western Kentucky, so I know a few things about some moonshine, son. Let me tell you,
I'll tell you this about
been there, done
moonshine.
that.
I have had some really, really good moonshine,
Mm-hmm.
and none of the. So people call it white dog that goes in the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
That is not drinkable moonshine.
No,
It's not. It does not taste like a really good moonshine at all.
no, no. I've made moonshine in the 4th grade as a science project.
Awesome. You got to start early, man.
Hey, but yeah, seriously, it was back in the day when we had the embargoes on oil and all that stuff, so gas was hard to come by, and they were talking about starting to add alcohol to gas to lengthen out what gas we had and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, look, it's not that hard to make alcohol. Heck, a
Oh,
fourth grader can make alcohol. Come on now.
we had an alarm go off. Let me present this. Let's get past this
Hey, Sparkle. Cheers, sweetie.
Plitvice here, whatever, however you say it.
Jimmy. You
Good
see
luck,
Jimmy's content?
Uh-oh, that's Lori plus 10.
Yep.
But I spin again. I spin again.
Dang, Stacy. They make a pita poutine? Dang. Dang. The more I'm on whiskey too, the
Gimme
more.
again. That's plus 10.
Yeah.
Here's the rules for those who don't know them. If you win once, I write your name down. If you win twice, I put plus however many entries, but I spin again because we want to let original, more folks get a chance to be on here. So
New winners.
RB, that's his first time. So that is the spin for that one. And once the confetti dies down and the celebration is over, I'll stop sharing and get the next one set up.
Oh, Stacy, the pita poutine, can we get that here in the U.S.? Because I need to try some of that. I am still getting in more into Pete. I still do not like Lafroig. That's way too much iodine and hate. Can't handle it. But Lagavulin and Ardbeg and that kind of Pete, I can handle.
All right, here we go. This is
Gullfoss
Falls in Iceland.
Wow, that is gorgeous.
That is beautiful, isn't it? Could you imagine being on that little shale over here on the side?
Oh yeah,
having
that
a picnic,
little knob up on top of the hill there.
Yeah.
Wow, that is gorgeous.
Yeah,
I need to go to Iceland. Yeah. Bucket list.
Well, and what's odd to me is Iceland. I could tell you the whole story behind the Norse, guys traveling over there and everything. But Greenland is icier than Iceland. But it was his way of trying to get people to come over.
Yep. It's called false advertising right there.
Yeah, false
advertising. Its
finest. All right. So this is worth 15 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Nice. Oh, my hair is doing all kinds of weird stuff right now.
Well, Twisted, we knew that.
Yeah,
it's a good strange. It's a good strange.
Well, it's it's kind of like normal.
Oh,
I ain't never been normal.
Sugar Kitty gets around now.
Wow.
Feel the spray, yeah.
That's got to be spectacular.
It's Well, in certain times of the year with the melt and the runoff and all that's got to pick up and yeah. No, I'm trying to pick the show up here where we can have these little visuals come up and that type of stuff. Just adds to the adds to the what do we go ambiance of the show. There we go.
There you go.
I'm going to put this Noah's Mill back before I pour another one.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I got to hang on to that until I make sure I can get another one.
But if you can't, let me know. I'm pretty sure I've seen it around here.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it here, but I also haven't been to my honey hole here in a while. Now this one I really do like, but this is the Decade series. This is the 10-year Heaven's Door.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah, I've not seen that.
This is good stuff, man.
I've not seen that around here at all.
It's like Heaven's Door that's been aged 10 years.
Oh, there you go.
It's almost just like that.
You get a little bit more oak influence on it?
No, it's mellow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it just everything mellows out and
mouthfeel.
rounds off and everything.
Oh, you get deeper notes out of it, but not like in your face note. They're just subtle.
Hmm.
It's almost like it takes the notes and just stretches them out till they're really smooth and layers them together.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Heck
really,
yeah.
really good.
Yeah. I've noticed that some of the 10-year bourbons, they're like that. It will smooth out, round off,
Hmm.
and you get a lot longer finish. Longer
Oh,
mouthfeel on
yeah,
it.
the finish on this is really, really good.
Mhm. I like that in a whiskey. Where you can take one sip and then you know 2 minutes later it's still like,
Oh, yeah.
that's still good.
The problem
Like,
is I still have that's the way that Noah's Mill is. It's lingering so hard.
oh, thanks for the info, Sugar Kitty.
Dang. Well, behind the falls. Okay. Yeah, I won't try to pronounce that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely get you a bottle of that green spot. I
Oh,
think your
I am.
wife will actually would probably appreciate that one too.
Well,
And then,
what is it, about $50?
yeah, 50, 60,
Okay.
right in that range. It's not bad. It's starting to go up a little bit, but it's readily available everywhere. And then
Oh.
being a being a pot still whiskey,
Hmm.
you can put a little bit of water in an 80 proofer because that's what it is. It's only 80 proof,
Yeah.
but you can still put a little bit of water in that, tone it down a little bit, and it's still really good. Or a little bit of ice.
Yeah.
You can put a little bit of ice in there, cool it down, and it's still quite tasty. And you get even more notes and stuff like that out of it. That green apple Jolly Rancher just like slaps you in the face, and you're like, wow. And it's really good.
See, that looks like
Definitely a
something.
good summer drink.
That looks like something I'd tell my uncle if he was behind in arrears on his bills. Sell your lands, boss. Sell your lands, false.
It's
Okay.
80. Wow. Dang it, David. That seems a little steep. I don't think I paid 80 for that bottle.
Mm.
Pretty sure I didn't. I want to say like 60, 65 at the most. But I'm in Texas, so ain't no telling.
I ain't no telling. Let's see. We're at 7:47. We are coming up about another minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, one more minute, and then we're gonna spin this thing
Hmm.
for 15 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Yep. That's a damn fine dram right there.
Was that green spot?
Yeah, that was that green spot.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get a green
And
spot.
I'm gonna stick with the Irish.
Okay. PX.
Pedro Jimenez. That was actually a good pork pop. This one I have only had one dram out of. This is only the second dram out of this bottle because I told the person that acquired that bottle for me that I was gonna wait until I moved into this house before I
Mm.
ever popped the top on it. And I moved in here on Saturday, which Saturday and Sunday was crazy week, crazy days. Moving everything, sweating my butt off here in Texas and everything else. So it was earlier this week before I even popped the top on that thing and had one pour of it.
Well,
And
I will say this. I'm in budget right now for next year, and I'm planning a
oh,
trip to Ireland next year. So I will
oh
be
wow,
in Ireland.
oh nice.
I'll tell you this: our
And your
global,
boss is over there, isn't he?
yeah, he is. Our global security fusion center is in Ireland. So the company I work for is global,
Yep.
but the security folks, the GSFC is in Northern Ireland. And I can sit in those meetings, and I love sitting in those meetings because everyone on there, because I just monitor, I just watch, and they all have the Irish accent. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to spin this thing, and this is for 15 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Dang. That is so freaking tasty.
Good luck, everybody. Jimmy, you can't come. Fulton.
92 proof. Okay.
It's all right.
Oh,
We
way to
still
go,
have
Fulton.
4 more to go here. And here, after this spin, after the next spin, we're doing the put me in for 10. There is no chance on the next one. You get 10 entries. You just have to type put me in. But first, we are going to get to the 4th most famous falls ever.
All right.
And they are in a United States national park. And they look like that.
Is that Yosemite?
Yosemite.
Nice.
Oh, Yosemite.
Yep. Man.
Yep,
Yeah,
Yosemite.
That redbreast, man, it's hard to beat that one. That stuff is good. I have not met a expression of redbreast that I did not like. But that's just me. You know, personal preference, palate, and whatnot.
That's awesome. I can tell you the one I want to see more than any of them is the next one on the list. It's only the 3rd on the list. I didn't make the list. I take these off a website, so it's not my list. So don't shoot the messenger type thing. But no, I think.
Oh no, I'm blaming you, baby.
I think number 3 should probably be close to number 1. I think everyone's heard of the next one, but we'll get to it. But only after the put me in stuff.
Redbreast Kentucky oak. Okay. I've not tried that one, Stacy. The Kentucky oak. In the 10-year? I've not seen that one either.
We used to have a joke about that. RB never wins the spins.
Oldest beer in America? That would be Yingling. Yingling is the oldest beer brewed in America on the East Coast.
Really?
The oldest still running brewery in America.
Huh.
Now,
did not know
nothing
that.
compared to England, you know, like with Guinness and whatnot.
Oh,
but,
frick, yeah.
know,
I mean,
you're talking, what, 1800s for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I only recently, I mean, Yingling, I don't know about their distribution, but I know we get it here now. It's all up and down the East Coast.
Well, they finally got it here in Texas last year.
Yeah.
It was the first time I could ever find any kind of Yingling down here.
I'll tell you,
it's good.
It is one of the most flavorful at a domestic beer price.
Yep.
That I've had.
Yeah. It's a good beer. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Especially compared to, like, you know, some of your light beers and Budweiser and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I like my watery beer, so you know. But no, when Little Jay
beer flavored water.
Yeah, Little Jay, he moved here, and he now lives about 5 miles from me, but he's always somewhere else. But he quit drinking, and we did a last hurrah for him, and we were looking for him a place to stay, and we were doing a final hurrah, and we drank Yingling. Just
there you go,
cases of it.
Did you try the Yingling, the Hershey's Porter?
I did not care for that.
You not try that one? No,
I've had far better chocolate stouts than that. That was
I mean
that was all about the nose, nothing on the taste.
Yeah, I agree. It was a great nose on that beer. but the taste didn't hold up for it.
No, and
Not like a Goose Island. The Goose Island, those, geez, some of
oh
the
well, but
nose
those
and the
are.
palate, it follows through with those.
I may or may not continue down that Goose Island, Bourbon County Stout path. I
I
have
got
a
to
bunch of them up here. I buy them every year,
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm letting them age 5. And every year I take one down, pass it around,
yeah,
and all of that. But I buy 6 every year,
nice.
so I can have a couple of them, and then let the others continue to age for the over the 5 years.
Yeah,
I think I'm about done doing that though. They're so
right.
expensive. I spend
Yeah,
so
they're
much money every year
20
on it.
something dollars a beer, basically.
Well, 15 to 25, depending.
Hmm.
Um,
Yep,
but I have to have someone help me come do it.
yep. Oh, exactly, Stacy. Yeah, that one tastes like you poured Hershey syrup in a beer and then put it
Yeah,
in a barrel and let it sit there for a month or two to kind of marry together and then poured it off in the bottle. It's like
yeah.
that.
Literally poured Hershey syrup in it. Yeah, I didn't care for
Yep.
it. Um,
It's okay for like a beer. Drink one and then go on to something else. It's a nice little diversion,
yeah.
basically.
Have you ever gone back to something that you really, really liked as a kid, and then you go back and revisit it again, and you're like, why
Mhm.
the hell did I ever like
Oh, like Biggie's Big Mouth?
oh, well, no, I'm talking about like the Nestle strawberry powder
Oh God, yes.
or
Okay.
Hershey syrup.
Oh, I like
You
Hershey
know,
syrup still.
it tastes kind of waxy or plasticky or something now.
It's kind of fake.
Yeah, I mean, I guess our palates developed or whatever. Anyway, one more minute on the Yosemite and the Yosemite, and then we're gonna spin here. Mm, because I have to be ready for the 8 o'clock.
Oh.
Put me in.
Hmm. Okay, David. Rolling Rock. I'm gonna be my guess.
Oh,
It
is this
may
what
be.
you're trying to answer here? No, wait. What was that was the hint.
That was the hint.
Let me go back.
To be
Hang
in,
on,
in
I
cold
missed it.
units, so I'm gonna guess Rolling Rock, but I'm not sure what the question was. I missed it. ABST. I'm not sure.
He's spelling it out. I missed the question, but I am going to share the screen here while this is going on, and we are going to spin this thing. Yosemite, good luck, everybody. 15 entries to the quarterly drawing. RB, look at there, plus
That, that,
15.
that two for him.
That is 2 for him. He never wins, though. This is all rigged.
Oh, come on, Sugar Key with the Pabst. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh, they're 1850 something, whatever it was. That
Tater,
stuff was
that's number
horrible.
2, plus 15. See, this is why I start a little early before the 8 o'clock hour. It's thundering outside here.
Really?
Yeah, rolling. I mean, long thunder. Fulton, that's his number 2.
Nice.
We are going to
Everybody,
force this wheel to give it to somebody it never gives it to.
everybody getting some points. Man,
Well,
my
I'm
hair.
seeing, kind of cats on here I've never seen win. Well, Sugar
Sugar
Kitty won.
Kitty. Oh, he's
Sugar
already
Kitty
won
won the
one
first
too.
one, plus
Yep.
15. I keep seeing Elizabeth's little white cat. Here we go. But it takes entries off because once they win one, yeah, we're gonna force it. Art by
Sparkle.
Sparkle. All right.
Hmm.
There we go. Now my alarm's going off. Let me set the next one up, but I'm not going to share it yet
Man,
because it's that time.
press.
So y'all will just have to
210.
wait and see what my favorite one I want to go visit is. Because I've been to
21090. Cheers, Todd.
All right, now is the time. In any form or fashion, all you have to do is type "put me in."
All right.
Excuse me. Gosh, I am dying over here. But put me in the chat and you're in. I'm putting down Mr. Great Shot already.
Put me in, coach.
I'm putting in Lori already. Now I get to go to the deal here.
Put Sugar Kitty all the way in.
Holy moly.
Cheers, Todd. I will be going to Still Austin on Saturday and getting us some Still Austin cast strength rye. And then I will be shipping out bottles to you and Andy and Sugar Kitty and God, I've got 2 or 3 other people I need to ship to. DMC in Kentucky. I owe him a bottle. Who else? Shoot. Taylor Dom. I need to send him something. God, I've been so messed up with all the moving stuff. And then once I finally got here, working on the house, putting in door stops and all this other kind of stuff, and everything's gotten to be a big, complete cluster for a while. And a lot of my whiskey right now is all in boxes, and it's a big wad in my closet. I got stuff just stacked up, chest high in the closet right now. So it's just been a pain in the butt. Oh, no worries. No worries, Todd. I'll get it and get it out to you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and if you're not a member of 21090's Patreon stream, they have the first pick of Still Austin for a YouTuber, and it is fantastic. And I'm waiting for 2 bottles myself because I'm going to swing down to the Still Austin and pick it up down there. I believe they've got that arranged, and I cannot wait to try that because it's basically going to be one of the Nancy picks. And Nancy, the nose, Fraley, is phenomenal with her picks. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Sugar Kitty. Damn,
All right,
logistics are a
Todd.
pain.
Are you going to type "put me in" there or what?
Who?
Todd from 21090.
Oh, put Todd in for sure.
Well, he didn't type "put me in."
Oh, okay. No worries, Taylor Dom. We'll get you. I actually need to get on PayPal and have them send me a like Visa card. I had one, 5 years ago or something like that. But that's the best way for me is messing around with PayPal like that. It's just easier.
All right, so I'm going to read these off.
Todd's in now.
Okay. So I'm going to read these off. If I do not call your name, I did not get you in for the "put me in." Please type it one more time if you did.
Hey, Jerry.
I have Mr. Great Shot, Lori, Jimmy's Random Content, Fulton Moraz, Steam Fire and Ice, Elizabeth Gillespie, Art by Sparkle, Jerry J, 4-Leaf Whiskey, Sugar Kitty, RB, Tater Dom, IL, and then KNIERIM. Niram? Anyway, William Hall, Whiskey Uncensored, and 21090. If I did not call your name, I did not get it down there. I do not see Twisted on here. Twisted, type "put me in."
And 21090 did too. Hey,
Oh, Big
Whiskey
Daddy H. Here we
Uncensored.
go.
Look what I've got in the glass right now, baby. Yeah, baby. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I love
It
having
is
names I can't pronounce.
so tasty. Hey, yeah, there's William Hall. Oh, Il Corinne. Yep, not from
Oh,
Illinois.
okay. Let's see. Did I call Twisted? Well, I'm gonna write her down. Okay, Twisted. And just one more time, I'm gonna let y'all know this is the last week for entries for the
No,
halfway mark giveaway. It's 10 entries. Well, there's William Hall right there, so he gets 100
cheers,
entries
William.
right there.
Cheers, William. No, Ben, it is fantastic, and I'm so glad to have it. It's really tasty. I've got three other expressions, and this was the only one that I haven't had. Other than now, there's a couple that Stacy was telling me about that I didn't know about. Dang it! But we'll work on those eventually. Because anything from Redbreast, I'm all for it. It's so good. They make such good whiskey. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh,
Yep. Nat.
that's good. Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna now. If I get another, put me in. I'll if I see it, I'll write it down. But I'm gonna put the stop. Put me in because I can go back and look at the transcript and make sure that I've got
Yep.
everything. But
Well, dang, Fulton.
oh, Tater
If
Dom.
if you know she's planning it, how's it going to be a surprise? Come on. What the heck? Well, thanks, Ben. Jeez. But it's still Austin. It's going to be the giveaway is going to be the Still Austin red corn,
Red corn.
bottled in bond. It's made out mainly with red corn, and of course 4-year old, 100 proof. Sorry, 101. It's not wild turkey,
To put it
but
halfway in the market.
it's really good. It really is. I've already popped the top on one of them, and I've got a third of it down right now, and it's really good. I like it. And I'm gonna be picking up the cast strength rye this weekend, Saturday. That's when it releases.
All right, here we go. Drum roll. This is what
Oh,
this is the falls I want to see right here. This is on the border between Zimbabwe and Zambia in Africa.
oh wow,
That is
that's a whole lot of
Victoria
waterfall.
Falls.
Let's see. Um, Art Sparkle had a question earlier here.
I must have missed it.
She was asking about the giveaway. Klein Coty Garrison Brothers. No, Stacy, I've not seen that. Kelowna Kilty Garrison Brothers. I Garrison Brothers is pretty rough.
Well, I can tell you this on the community tab of my channel. Each week I post. So if you just look at the latest post, all the rules for all of the entries, all of the drawings, everything are listed down there.
Yeah, her question was: is it a random drawing or automatic for super chats?
Well,
The
okay.
super chats, you're automatically entered into the drawing for the bottle.
Unless you specify that you don't want the bottle,
Yes.
right? Then you get double entries to the quarterly drawing. But if you want it, but if you do not specify, you're automatically in. So right now, Art by Sparkle has 200 entries to win the red corn.
Cool.
All right.
David Cox, I have no idea what that means. Me upside down question mark 7999. No idea.
Upside down question
All right.
mark to the power of 7,999. Maybe it's
Yeah,
the upside down 666. I don't
yeah, it's possible.
know.
Well,
Oh, he said sorry, typo. See,
okay.
that's how they come up with 46 as the answer to the universe and everything,
Well,
the
yeah.
meaning of life and everything.
Meaning of life and everything after. 46. Yeah.
You know, it's
So,
odd to me that you can type anything on the internet and you could say, you know, you could say something, just make some crap up and just say,
yeah.
you know, leaves are really not green, they're really blue. And
Yeah.
and you could do the math behind it and do some crappy equation. And people will just go nuts over it. And you just made crap up. The other thing that kills me, and I get being a fan of Star Wars and I get being a fan of different things, but when you actually start your own Jedi like club and y'all really think you're real Jedis or vampires or whatever, it's like I identify as a Jedi. Okay, go right
Yeah.
ahead.
I identify as a jack of all trades.
There you go. I mean, I
Because,
don't anybody, you know, whatever floats your boat, man, go for it. But you do not have. I mean, midichlorians is a made up thing
hmm
for a story, right?
yep.
It's
I mean, I guess as, being 6 foot, I can identify as a hobbit, but,
good. Do you have hairy feet?
uh, I got a tiny bit of hair on the toes, but, not much. But I probably should identify as a Renaissance man.
Renaissance man.
Yeah, that would be nicer.
I want to identify as Jeff Bezos.
There you go. Just spend money and random heck with it.
Well, you know what? We were talking about Prime Day that just came up. Dude, classics here. We're on hashtag Victoria right now for 15 entries. But yeah, I was saying, you know, money, like with all these packages, like we get sometimes 2 and 3 deliveries a day from Amazon.
Yeah.
Because my wife orders stuff, I order stuff, we order different things, and they don't all package it together. And
Yeah.
I feel sorry for them. Not really. I mean, it's their job, right? We're keeping them in a job.
Yeah.
And we put out treats and stuff in bottles of water and like little Gatorades and things, you know, for the delivery drivers and all. But I was talking with someone at work and I said, "Oh man, we ordered this, we ordered that, we ordered this." And she said something about the dogs barking. I should teach them to bark on cue for my videos and stuff. And I said, "Shoot, if I want that, I can follow them around with my H1N recorder, and every time the Amazon truck pulls up, I can get all the barks I want right there, and then I can just cut them in." But I told her, I said, you know, money comes in and then it goes straight to Bezos.
hmm
You know, it goes straight to Jeff.
Yep.
And that's pretty much the way this is working right now. So, yeah, we'll give this another few minutes. Yeah, that alarm that went off, that was telling me I should be done with the put me in. So it wasn't actually the alarm to spin. But yeah, man, I think this is my 4th bourbon. They've been going down pretty smooth. I've been trying to lay off lately. My problem with laying off of alcohol, like, you know, oh, I'm not going to drink anything. I'm going to have some dry days in here and all that. When I come back, I binge,
Yeah.
and I have to really, because it just goes down so smooth.
Yeah. That's me today. Because I don't think I've had hardly anything all week. I think I've
Older,
had one, possibly two pours. That's it, all week. And then today, I think I've had one, two, three, four. This is the fifth pour. Now, granted, the last couple of pours have not been that much. It's not been like a full 2 ounce or something like that. So, but the green spot and the red breast,
Hmm.
those have hit the best today
Now,
because of the heat and whatnot. And it's finally starting to cool down some. It feels like about 99, maybe 100 right now.
uh-huh.
So it's starting to tone down because like when I first got on the stream, it was like 104, and it's finally cooled down a little bit now to where it's not like all the ethanol is evaporating right out of my glass into
Right.
my face.
Well, let me share this, and then we have a question up here. But I'm going to share my screen here. I have to get this spin in here. Good luck, everybody. This is for 15 entries to the quarterly drawing. We are going to land on. I will not even pronounce it.
Oh, Kinnerum,
There you go. What he said.
Illinois Kinnerum.
All right. That was their first win. I think the wheel's starting to
Well,
get the picture.
David, just a little bit of both. We're alcoholic connoisseurs.
Now I have to
Hmm.
ask a question though for the question that was posed.
Okay.
Are we talking oldest in the bottle or oldest aged in barrel or oldest alcohol from like dusty bottle from back in the day type thing? I mean, I'm
Oh,
assuming it's oldest age.
yeah, probably the oldest aged.
If it's oldest aged, it's probably the Pappy 23.
Hmm. Okay. I've not tried that.
No, I take that back. I take that back. I've had a 35-year Scotch before. I take
I
that
think
back. I did have a 35-year Scotch, and I can't remember what it was. It was gorgeous.
I think I've tried. Oldest I've had is probably a 16-year-old. It was a Scotch.
No, and I didn't pay for it. A vendor had the bottle, and it was gosh, it may have been, I can't remember what it was now. I wasn't into Scotch and stuff, but I've had
Oh,
a 35-year Scotch before. Now, I've also
wait a
had
minute.
some really old Four Roses.
Where's my picture of Niagara?
Oh, shit. Here you go.
Everybody's typing in Niagara. Oh, there it is.
There it
Okay.
is. The Horseshoe Falls. Yeah,
Yeah.
there.
Been there, done that.
Canada on one side and the U.S. on the other.
Yep.
Them
Dang,
Canadian.
RB. That 30-year-old paint thinner. That doesn't sound really tasty.
Oh, pure paint thinner. Oh my goodness. All right, so we've
Yeah.
saw Niagara. We've done sawed it. I'm gonna take it down.
Sugar Key is a man of the world.
Oh yeah. Now I would like to hang out with Sugar Kitty some there.
Oh yeah. Super nice guy. I've got a bottle I need to ship him of the red corn. Damn, it's really good. I That's the thing about Still Lawson. It just constantly still surprises me. Is they're a fairly young distillery, and a lot of their expressions that they have right now are still technically fairly young. 4 to 5 year old stuff,
Hmm.
and it's fantastic. I mean, most everything that I've tried from them, I've really been impressed with.
Now
They're
that
it's
I
it's
was
it's good.
I was gonna say that 35-year Scotch I had was I went to an event in Texas, and Michael Dell was there
Uh
on
huh.
site and did a presentation. And it was at a tasting room. Well, it was in a cigar room in a steakhouse in Texas. Four
Okay.
Seasons, not Four Seasons. It was what the hell was that steakhouse called? RB can help me out here.
Ruth
Um, there was
Ruth
it was in
John.
no, you won't get it because it was local. Um, it was shoot, I can't think of it. It was in
Oh, that's not Sugar Key.
Irving. Texas.
Oh, okay. No, I have no
Anyway,
idea what's going on there.
Cool River,
Okay.
Cool River, and it was a steakhouse, but they had a cigar room, and it was a club, and it was all kind of stuff. You know, they had private areas and all that, and we they said, "Hey, here's a pour of scotch. Try it."
Okay.
And it was fantastic. They wouldn't tell me what it was. That's why I don't remember it really right away. And then we had like a $45 cigar with it and all of that. And
Dang.
I asked for another pour, and they're like, "Okay." So they gave me another pour, and I think it was like $300 a pour.
Holy crap.
So
Jesus.
I didn't know. And then when we left, they said, that was a 35-year scotch you were drinking.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't exist anymore. Well, I don't know why they don't exist, because we just paid like 2 years lease that one day we were there.
Jeez.
But that was also 15 years ago. So, I don't know.
Yep.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. My alarm went off. I have to present my screen. Man, this is so hard to keep up with everything. Good luck, everybody. Here we go for 15 entries. The next one's worth 20.
Hey, what the hell? I don't see my name. I'm in there.
Cool Running showed up. Oh, that's Lori plus 15.
I think I was robbed on this one.
Wait a minute.
I don't see my name at all popping up.
You don't see it popping up?
No.
I don't see you either.
No, and I entered this one.
RB.
RB.
Look at that. That's RB's third of the night.
Mm.
And
Man, that
now we're
red
gonna
breast
go
is
again. I don't let the stuff die down all the way on these. You get the
on the
confetti
multiple
all the
winners,
way
no.
on the first one. Art by Sparkle.
Art by Sparkle.
Plus 15. See, look at how many entries we give away on here. Here we go. We're going to force it. We're down to 11. Tater Dom. That's another one. See, when you win early, you get the pluses.
I'm not sure if you can hear the four-wheeler behind me.
And now we're on Jerry J.
Jerry
That
J.
is Jerry J's first win.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good one. 15.
That's right. Now we're going to the number one. I'll stop sharing. See, I'll let his confetti go all the way because that was his first win.
Yep, Sugar Kitty is like the Energizer Bunny. We just keep on going and going.
Oh, this is so easy to type in or copy and paste. It's just super simple.
Yep. I'm
It's
leading out.
Angel. It's Angel.
Angel
And here it
Falls.
is. Angel Falls. It's supposed to be
Wow.
the number one most popular or famous falls. It's in Venezuela.
All right, I'm getting in on this one.
All right. Make sure you put Angel, not Angle. You put Angle. Fulton, you put Angle. Daddy's little Angle.
Well, Pi R Square.
Have you seen the tattoos where the guy had a tattoo on his arm, and when they try to tattoo a portrait of a baby, it never turns out.
Oh,
well.
yeah, it's kind of rough.
And it said Daddy's little Angle. And the caption was, "It must be obtuse because it's certainly not acute."
Yep. There you go. Yep. I'm going to have to lean toward Stacy's version with the green spot. And the heat, the green spot holds up. It's nice. It's light. It's not too proofy. It's got that kind of green apple twang to it.
Yeah.
Which is nice, light, and fruity, It's really good for as far as a neat pour, on a hot ass day like it is. I mean, it's cooled down. It's probably 98 or something right now, so it's pretty good. Now
Awesome.
the Redbreast PX, that's really tasty. Such a long finish on that. I love that bottle. I wish I could get it around here normally, but I never see it around. But that green spot though, with
Yeah.
the apple, yeah, that's
Okay. But
that's
you've got me
good.
hooked. You don't have to keep selling me on it. I'm gonna get a bottle of it.
Mm-mm. Yep. Hey, Cool Running, how you doing, brother?
All right. Now I can't let this
Yeah.
go too much longer. I'm seeing a lot of angels come in, so hopefully everybody can get their hashtag angel in here in the next 1 minute because what
Yeah.
happens is we try to end this show at 8:30, but we keep landing on everyone who's won before, and I keep going plus 20, plus 20, plus, and it takes 2 or 3 minutes to spin
Yep.
this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Hopefully, everyone who wanted in is in, and we have 16 entries. That's a lot.
Yep.
Hopefully, maybe
Thank you,
we'll
Ben.
land. We could land on someone new right away. You never know.
Yep.
Oh, that's Lori.
Lord, again. Thank you, Ben. It is a phenomenal bottle, and I'm so glad that I've gotten it, and much appreciated.
And now we're going to land on 4 leaf
Stacy,
plus
nice.
20 plus 20. See here, we're giving entries away now. We're giving entries away. That makes
Oh
that
yeah.
wheel big. I have to start loading the wheel. Oh, William Hall has not won tonight.
Excellent.
William Hall, congratulations on the 20 entries to the quarterly drawing. And that does that.
Excellent.
See, I'm telling you, I'm going to force this wheel to not be biased.
No rigged wheel for us, damn it.
Well, what it is what I do.
Cheers, Cool Running.
You can set it to remove the previous winner.
Hmm.
So I set it to take them away. Now that's only for that spin.
Yep.
So when I reset it, it's all in there again. But I'll eventually get down to the one person who hasn't won shit, and they'll be the only one left.
Yep. But that's all right, though. I mean, because everybody that's in here winds up getting extra multiple points.
There you go.
So, hey, that all works out in the end.
Cheech. And how's it
Hey,
going?
Cheech. Cheers, Cheech.
Oh, there is my 2-minute warning. If anybody is just now here and wants to put me in the chat in these last 2 minutes, hurry up and type it. If you didn't before, now if I already have you down, then I won't put you in again. But if you weren't here at 8 o'clock, go ahead and put me in, and I'll give you 10 entries to the quarterly drawing. There's Cheech.
Illinois Karim. Jason. Okay, I'm going to call you Jason from now on. Illinois Jason. That's a lot easier than that last name. Oh,
Yeah,
I love it.
if we finish a little early, I'll do another little quick put me in. There's Cool Running.
Yep. I like hanging on with Cheats in all his company late at night sometimes. Usually when he's going on, it's getting pretty dang late for me because most of the time I got to get up at like 5 in the morning or something like that. So I can hang out there till about midnight and then I'm done. I gotta cut out.
Yeah, Lori, you have 65 tonight.
Oh dang, Lori, clean it up.
Yep, because that was 55 in the spins.
Hmm.
Now, here's the way I'll play that. I'm in twice because I'm simulcasting.
Mhm.
to Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.
Whichever one, if it lands on the Facebook me or the YouTube me, I'll give her those entries. If it lands on me again, I don't give her those for that spin. I just remove me and do it again. But she does have a little advantage with, a couple of entries there. But
Yeah, that's all right.
that's okay.
KUH, like
Knierim.
there.
Knierim.
Oh, near him. Okay.
Well, I will remember that now.
Oh, better you than me.
If that's now, I'm taking Sugar Kitty's word on it.
I got a mind like a sieve. Stuff piles in and just flows right on back out.
That's okay. But it's 8:30. So guess what time it is? It's time to end the broadcast. Guys, I hope you had a great time. I know we did. Peace, love, and bourbon. And we are out of here.